The tragedies are shaking, and we just received breaking news that the plane crash in Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C. has now left no survivors. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Last night, an American Airlines plane was leaving the airport from Wichita, Kansas to the Reagan National Airport in DC. On this plane, it left 64 people, four being people that worked in the aircraft, and then 60 passengers. Now, of these 60 passengers, a few were US and Russian figure skaters along with their coaches. They lost their lives, obviously, as well. But we just found that out. There was a man who was talking to his wife as she landed because these people were already home. They're here. And she said that they're about to land in 20 minutes. And then his text messages stopped going through. So these people thought that their flight was over. They were in the mindset that they made it through the whole thing. And that's what's so scary to me. Now, this beam of light is the actual incident. When that American Airlines flight was pulling into their regular route, there was another military helicopter, a Black Hawk helicopter, that was flying over the Potomac River. Now, these helicopters could be doing one or two things. They could be doing operational work, or transportational work. So it's like they could be transporting something that the military needs, or they could just be sending some important people across there, or just doing training. Now, these training missions are very common over the Potomac River. Anyone that lives in the area knows that those helicopters are running all of the time. So it just must have been horrible luck, a miscommunication as far as timing. They did not see them, a cloudy night. I do not know. But for those planes to be always over in that area where people are flying in to the actual airport, I don't know. I would want those kind of spaces separated so this kind of thing doesn't ever happen again. But how do you split up the whole airport apparatus? It's DC. So there's a lot of military stuff going on. Like I said, these trainings, or when some important or expensive personnel or item has to be transported, weapons, secret personnel documents, anything like that. These helicopters could be using to transport in the middle of the night. So this was a tragedy that just seems off to me because I don't know whether or not it was a miscommunication of time, they couldn't see them, or not an accident.